Arsenal are back in business after a tough week in Porto where Mikel Arteta's men are questioned. They responded by smashing 4 past Newcastle in a statement victory. But what were the details behind Arteta's new big game tactics? Why should Arsenal fans be excited about our defence? And what's the secret behind the role of Kai Havertz? As per, let's break it all down and discuss the 5 things we learned from Arsenal 4, Newcastle 1. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Bass14, welcome back to your boys channel and I hope you guys are doing sensational. Arsenal are thankfully back to winning ways, so as per, smash a like on the video if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and help your boy as we're trying to reach 200,000 subscribers. We're starting off with the defensive evolution. Go all the way back to November 2022, ahead of the Qatar World Cup. Brazil made a choice that would change an Arsenal player's future forever. That was of course leaving out Gabriel Magalhaes. Let's just say things have since changed, with Gabriel averaging a 7.3 rating over the course of this entire season. Notice how influential Gabriel was on the ball with 83 touches and 67 accurate passes. This version of Gabriel Magalhaes is something else. A perfect mix now of aggressiveness alongside composure. Where we used to see Gabriel as a bit of a liability, this year he's not conceded a single error leading to a shot or error leading to a goal. In a market of centre backs where left-footed ones are a premium, I'd argue that not only Gabriel is the best in the league, but he's also in the conversation for the best in the world. The Arsenal defensive numbers speak for themselves in 2024. The most clean sheets with 3, the fewest shots faced with 47, fewest goals conceded with 3, the lowest XG against conceded, and the fewest shots on target. It's not just the fact that Arsenal are defending well, it's the fact that we're suffocating, not even allowing teams into our own halves. Newcastle are a team with many quality attackers, yet they couldn't even manage a single shot on target in the first half. There has been a new change in Arteta's defence. With Gabriel now playing more centrally, Saliba is now playing more as a right-sided centre-back, perfectly shown by his heat map, which even shows at times he was playing in central midfield. So comfortable and reliable under pressure, now Mikel Arteta is starting to realise that. Saliba is making Arsenal even more fluid. As Declan Rice says, Saliba is unbelievable. Obviously I heard a lot of talk about him before I came here, but the one that has really surprised me is actually Gabriel. He's so aggressive, so strong, really wants it all the time, and never loses a duel. He is top. Talking of top though, what about our set piece coach? Nicholas Jovic the Magician was at it once again as Arsenal scored 2 more set pieces, making it 18 set piece goals this season, the most in the Premier League, and a whopping 12 from corners. We're getting to the stage now that Arsenal are inevitable from corners. So much so the Arsenal fans start to celebrate corners like we were getting penalties. I've never seen a team so consistently threatening from corners. I almost want to keep Nicholas Jovic as a secret. Speak about him less so big teams like Real Madrid don't end up taking too much notice. But in terms of the player that scored a second set piece goal, it was Jakub Kiwior who dropped a 7.5 rating, as he completed 41 accurate passes and 4 out of 6 long balls. Kiwior is making Arsenal potentially scary, because not only are we seeing the technical quality playing out of the back, going all the way back to that preseason tournament in America, where he was firing balls at targets left, right and centre. The technical ability is always there, but now Kiwior has confidence, alongside defensive assurity. Unlike Zinchenko, Kiwior is a far more natural defender, making the Arsenal defence even more complete. And here was Mikel Arteta after the game shaking Kiwior's hand, with a massive smile telling you the exact story. Things could be getting even better because Jurrien Timber isn't far away. Arteta says, I really hope Timber will be back before the end of the season. He's doing really well. He's been around some players on the pitch, and he's going to start doing some bits with us next week or so. Moving on to the second thing, the big game template. In a game against Porto midweek, Arsenal had a clear problem, a clear lack of penetration. With Porto playing a mid-block, Arsenal finding it hard to break the lines. So much so that we had 0 shots on target in the entire game. But in this game against Newcastle, a team that play a similar tactic, Arsenal back to their attacking best, registering a 2.72 XG and holding them to 0.18. Arsenal once again dominating with 55% possession, 570 passes and 51 final third entries. The first half was simply sensational, as you can see from the field tilts, Arsenal ending on a whopping 75%. It all comes down to manipulation, where against Porto Arsenal weren't able to manipulate. Against Newcastle we were doing it by baiting them into a press, which all starts from a certain Jorginho, dropping a 7.2 rating and a man of the match performance. Look at the levels of influence: 109 touches, 92 accurate passes and 1 key pass. Arsenal were killing Newcastle in between the lines, with Jorginho's elite pass selection breaking them time and time again. Alongside Declan Rice, this is Arsenal's new big game template, where last year it was all about Xhaka and Partey. Rice and Jorginho offer Arsenal a similar level of control. But let's talk about Granit Xhaka for a second. This is a player that's thriving for Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga, and many fans believe that Arsenal weren't able to replace. But the performance of Declan Rice taught me a different story. Dropping a 7.6 rating playing as a left number 8, Rice got yet another assist alongside 46 accurate passes and 4 key passes, with the assist coming from yet another corner. giving Rice a total of 4 corner assists in 2024. This was very much a Xhaka-like performance, but even better in terms of off the ball. Rice is a hoover for second balls. Mikel has transformed Arsenal into the best out-of-possession team in the world, shown exactly by the first half XG. Arsenal 1.64 and Newcastle 0.00. With the quality of Rice's ball winning higher up the pitch, Arsenal were able to win the ball back even faster, while also improving Gabriel Martinelli, who dropped a 7.4 rating and of course got 1 assist. The creativity was clear with 2 key passes and 2 big chances created. That was one of Martinelli's most involved performances of the season. No surprise it comes alongside Declan Rice. Playing high up the pitch and giving Martinelli a passing profile, the Arsenal attack was balanced. Moving on to the third thing, difference making Kai. There's always a question around Kai Havertz, and that is, where is his best position? Despite Mikel using him many times as left number 8, in the big games there is a clear plan, with Havertz starting once again up front and dropping a 7.8 rating. He scored 1 goal and got 1 assist, and also had 20 accurate passes. Arsenal have now beaten Man City, Liverpool and Newcastle at the Emirates this season, with the common theme being Havertz starting up front. He may not be clinical, but the chaos is undeniable. In the 4 games that Havertz has started up front this year, look at his combined XG and expected assist: 0.52 against Man City, 1.22 against Liverpool, another 1.09, and a 1.34 against Newcastle. That level of consistent goal threat is only matched by Erling Haaland. With Havertz up front, Arsenal look more dangerous, a physical outlet that's able to cause any centre-back issues. It poses the question of what's the plan going into the future. Let's go to Portugal. According to reports, Arsenal have sent scouts to watch Viktor Gyökeres more than once, and his foul is gaining space within the club's scouting department. And it's a clear reason why Arsenal would have interest. Having signed for Sporting Lisbon only in the summer, in a total of 33 games this season, Gyökeres has banged in 30 goals and 10 assists. With Fabrizio Romano already confirming he has a £100 million release clause. We often talk about Victor Osimhen, who's a fantastic striker, but he's not necessarily clinical. The prime example being AFCON with only 1 goal scored. Look at Gyökeres' numbers instead though. 17 goals in the Portuguese league from only 11.65 XG, and has a 25% goal conversion rate. The only concern that Arsenal fans would have is of course the league itself. A league that you even had Darwin Núñez banging in goals. Do you go and activate that €100 million release clause? Moving on to the 4th thing, Saka's got his chain back. Go all the way back to January after that game against Liverpool, where Bukayo Saka missed a few big chances. The rival fans started to speak, comparing him to the likes of Cole Palmer, Michael Olise and so many others. But the star boy has firmly got his chain back. With another goal in this game and an 8.1 rating, Saka also made 2 key passes and created 1 massive chance. Not to mention he now has 8 goal contributions in his last 6 league appearances. These are the numbers you expect from Mo Salah. The level we're seeing Saka right now is the best I think we've ever seen. Not only is he once again explosive, but he's starting to become undeniable. The thing I love the most is the nonchalance. Look at the way the Saka celebrates his goals nowadays. It looks to me like a guy that knows he's up there with the very best. Saying before the game we have it in our bellies, like defeating the title race last year. We want to go 1 step further this year. I'm really enjoying playing in this team right now. How could you not be when you've also got players like Martin Odegaard? In this game, dropping a 7.1 rating, Odegaard had 27 accurate passes and 2 key passes. 5 goals and 6 assists this season. Odegaard's been productive, and he always gets compared to Kevin De Bruyne. But when you think about the way Mikel is now using him, dropping him deeper, allowing him to play in the build-up phase, his heat map shows he's firmly being used as a box-to-box player. I'd argue he's Mikel Arteta's version of Bernardo Silva. Moving on to the 5th thing, walk the walk. Going into this game, Arsenal had a massive build-up, asking fans to arrive to the game early and offering 2-for-1 beers. Videos dropping before the game trying to hype the fans up. As Martin Odegaard says, Mikel Arteta used the Newcastle away incident. I think we all remember what happened there. We came in with that in mind, and we used it in a good way. With quite a few fans were worried going into the game, having seen Arsenal hype games up in the past and not live up to it. Mikel Arteta has changed the energy around the Emirates, with Arsenal now becoming the first team in Premier League history to score 2+ goals in 7 consecutive halves of football. At the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal now being every single top 6 side from last season. That's why I wasn't too concerned after Porto. A day where the occasion definitely got to us. The last minute dagger was painful, but with the return leg at the Emirates, I'm always going to be confident. Let's talk the title race though, with City beating Bournemouth 1-0. As it stands, Arsenal remain 3rd in the table behind City by 1 point, and 2 points off first place Liverpool, despite now having the best goal difference in the league. Liverpool of course were busy in the Carabao Cup final, as Virgil van Dijk scored in the 118th minute to win the trophy. But the real thing to focus in that game was the amount of injuries. No Salah, Szoboszlai and Núñez. Liverpool had to turn to youngsters, which makes this title race even more interesting, with these being the remaining fixtures for all of Arsenal, City and Liverpool. Liverpool have got City at home and Arsenal have got City away. I wouldn't say any team has a clear advantage, but the confidence I have is the fact that Arsenal are playing sustainably, with the best XG difference in the league right now, clearly higher than Liverpool and City. As Jorginho perfectly says, I like to be underdogs, let them speak. We need to stay humble, keep pushing and believe. That is the video there and there, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to smash a like and also subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to follow your boy on all of the social medias, then the links are down below in the description. But that was the 5 things we learned from Arsenal 4, Newcastle 1. Sweet revenge after that game at St James's Park, which we all know was controversial. This wasn't though, it was simply sensational. Anyways guys, I'll see you soon, take care, and in a bit.